Good evening, my family. So it's another pantry challenge night, and this would make us going into approximately 1 month in now, and we have shopped a small haul which you've seen from Aldi one time since then. That's amazing. I've had to every once in a while maybe get a head of lettuce or a block of cheese, so we have done quite well. Tonight we're actually having a very simple meal using the keto low carb tortillas. These here are going to be made into a taco bowl though, and I don't know if anybody's ever ordered them when you go out. We just happen to like those taco bowls. I happen to order those forms on Amazon, so I'm actually able to make these myself. I'm going to be using my air frying oven, which is right currently on preheat, because I'm going to take these and I'm going to show you how we do it so that you are able to have your own taco bowl too. The meat that we're going to be using is ground venison, and then we're just going to add all our taco stuff. We're going to add our black olives, our lettuce, our sour cream, our meat, our salsa, the whole thing that you would be able to do otherwise, but the shell would make the difference. So we're using the shell like this. So I've got about a tablespoon of olive oil in this little bowl, and I'm using a pastry brush, and I'm not going to put this on heavy. I'm just going to lightly brush my tortilla on both sides because I want to be able to get that crust. Now I will say these will cook up very quickly, so please keep an eye on it. You can bake them in your oven at 350 degrees until golden brown, and once they're golden, pull them out, let them cool off, and let them form into their bowl. They don't really take all that much time. So after I get this, I take it and I form it directly in the center over the top of my form, and I'll press it down just like this. And when it cooks, it'll stay in that formation as well. So I just want to make sure that I have it even all the way around so that my bowl is even. Once I get this made up, I will show you what these look like and show you how you can enjoy your own taco bowl too, even if you're a diabetic. So I shall be right back. Okay, in my air frying oven at 350 degrees, it took 10 minutes to make these bowls. And I'm going to show you now. Once I took it out, I let it cool off, and look, y'all, we have our own taco bowl, low carb tortillas. Take that and just put that on my plate, and then I can fill these up. So you can do just the same thing. Whatever choice of low carb tortilla that you would like, you can make these same things. If you don't have this mold, you can use a bowl if you wanted to. Anything that would form, even a can, take the labels off the can, now it would be a lot higher and deeper and smaller, but there are other ways of making these forms. Now in here, even though I have quite a bit, this was actually gifted to us in one lump sum, so I'll be cooking this down and then taking and freezing the leftover cooked for another meal. But I used homemade rendered down tallow. It is a beef fat that was turned into like a lard, called tallow. And I use that for the flavoring in here and adding a bit of fat to this meat. So this is ground venison, and that's what we're going to use. It's a leaner form of meat. And then we have our lettuce that we're going to be shredding, some, like I said, some cheese and all that. We're just going to be making this just like we would a takeout order at Taco Bell, wherever your favorite place is as far as taco bowls. I wanted everyone to know that there are things you can still do. You do not have to be deprived of any of this. So I started making this, and I started thinking of you and thought, you know what, I'm just going to video this so that you knew what you can do. So this is a quick video. and I'm understanding that it's not going to be a very long one. I have an upcoming video coming tomorrow morning for you, and please, I encourage you to watch that video. It's very informative, and look for the one is why to grow your own. It's really important, I think, and I think it would help explain a lot of things for your health and your benefit and why you should start growing your own fruits and vegetables. So until then, and next time, I'm hoping this quick video was able to help you to know that you don't have to just have a taco all the time. And oh, by the way, I'm not sure you all know this too well. On those tortillas that we buy, technically we need to cook them just a tad bit more. They're not really fully cooked. The other thing is too, is if you didn't want a regular taco, soft taco, you can make these into a hard-shaped taco shell. You can turn these into a tostada by baking it flat. There's so many other things that you can do with these things. So, I mean, they're fairly easy to do. Just brush them lightly with olive oil on both sides, and voila, you have different types of shells of any kind you want and any taco form you want it in. So, and you can even make chips out of this if you wanted to. So, in that, I am going to say good night to you all. I wish you much love and hugs, and we'll catch you again. Until later, Parton's Heritage Homestead.